look what frickin' just arrived. Oh my goodness. So this parcel, I've been waiting for this parcel for so freaking long. Oh my goodness. Anyways, hello friends and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me already, my name is Emma and I make houseplanting content all over the internet. So if you want to follow along with my houseplant journey and learn something along the way, subscribe to my channel and have a look at some more of my videos. So today we have a very special parcel here. This is a parcel from GreenSpaces.ID, which is a plant seller from Indonesia. So I have imported plants today. I've imported plants today. Well, they have been in the post for a minute and a half, and by that I mean 3 weeks. I am absolutely terrified that everything inside of this is going to be dead. I really hope it's not. I really hope it's savable. But I'm just so excited about it. There's some like really amazing plants in here. There's 3 plants that I picked out, and then they sent me 3 plants that I don't know. So it's like kind of a mystery, but also kind of I know what's happening. Oh my goodness, it has been an absolute process. Before I open it, I do want to say that GreenSpaces.ID did send me these videos in exchange for doing a reel. They didn't ask me to do a YouTube video or like a review of them or anything. All of these opinions are my own, but I did get gifted these plants. So thank you so much, GreenSpaces.ID, but just be aware, everybody else, that this is exactly my opinion. I promise, I tell you the truth. There's no point in not telling you the truth about things. Like, that benefits no one. So, yes. This parcel left Indonesia on the 18th of April, 2022. And it's the 6th of May today. So, it landed in the UK on the 22nd of April, which seems like a pretty fast timeline. Makes sense that it got out of Indonesia quickly. And then it just sat in UK East Midlands Airport for so freaking long. Like, eventually I got an email from like DHL's DEFRA, like customs people, saying like, hey, you need to do this thing. So I had to like make a Peach account or something, which is for like importing plants and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure with it. I just like made this account online and DHL did the rest and like submitted the application and stuff for me. But it did take a minute, and as you can see by this nice inspected tape and this, it has been checked and inspected. So somebody else has opened this parcel, which is fine. I'm just scared that they didn't put it back right, or like that it was already dead. I don't know. Okay, anyway, so that's what it's been. Finally got these plants and I'm so excited to open them up. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Oh my goodness, I am like so scared. So everything's been inspected, which is like really good, but also it just took so long. Okay, I guess let's open this up. Ew, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness, I really hope it's alive. So the first thing is this Anthurium Silver Blush, I believe. And honestly, it looks okay. So like Anthuriums tend to be pretty stable plants. They tend to, oh yeah, it says Silver Blush on here, duh. They tend to travel quite well and they can handle a bit longer in transit. Also, I'm like feeling pretty okay about it because it's been quite warm recently. There hasn't been that many like fluctuations in temperature. So it's not been in like the minuses or like the single digits in a while. So I think it'll probably be okay, but let's have a look at these roots. It's like a mummy. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. Ah. So they might be okay. They might just be okay. There is a little bit of dryness to them, so I probably will remove that. And like I will definitely remove these like yellowing leaves, but the fact that the main leaf is perfectly okay makes me feel like it's probably fine. They've not got pests or anything, which is really good. I think I just need to remove the sort of lower leaves and be very careful about saturating the roots again slowly. This might be a difficult acclimation. I'm gonna give it my best, and I'll probably bring you all along with me. Like, I'm excited, but also very nervous. Oh, okay. That's plant number 1. So this next one is a wish list plant for me. It should be Scindapsus solutions, which isn't actually Scindapsus. I forget what it's actually, but I'll put the name on the screen. Will it be alive? I'm like hoping so hard that it's alive. Well, it's not dead, and it does have some new growth in there. Okay, so like it's not terrible. This leaf is definitely a goner. Like, that's got mold on it. Not gonna be savable, but I think I can probably save the rest. I hope. Oh my god, I'm very optimistic about these things because I want them to succeed, but I don't know if they will. It really depends on the roots. So let's have a look at those. I want so badly for the roots to be okay. Like, I can bring things back if the roots are okay, but it really depends on the roots. I don't know, guys. I don't know if those are... So I think, what I'm thinking is I could probably chop it about there and then chuck it in my prop box, and then hopefully it will grow some new roots. I think that would probably work, but I think like the cuttings, like this one's gone, but this one, there's hope, I hope, in the form of a prop box. So hopefully that works. Okay, let's open this next one. I can kind of like see a tiny bit poking out down there. Doesn't necessarily look good, but it doesn't look bad either. Okay, I can get behind that. I can handle one leaf down, just the one. So I was like expecting the worst. When I saw it was a dragon scale, like I was actually freaking worried because I feel like alocasias do not do the travel thing well, especially if they've been in for a while. But I feel like the leaves look so good, like way better than I could have expected. Like they're still really firm, like they don't feel floppy or anything like that, which is super good. Let's check out them roots. So they don't look terrible. That is very good. Like they don't look like they're done, but they are a bit dry. I probably will have to trim them back quite a lot. It does have quite a lot of like, I suppose, rhizome in there, and it does feel pretty sturdy. I'll probably have to take off all this, like, I don't know, is it old like caterpillar or something around the bottom? Because that's a bit mushy. And it looks like it had a new leaf on the way, but that is probably, like, yeah, that's gonna come out as absolutely nothing. Like, the leaves look really good. I'm actually really surprised by that. They look perfectly fine. Let's just hope these roots rehydrate well. I think that's the scariest bit, because if they've gone dry, you don't want to like wet them too much. So I might need to like reach out to some planty friends and ask what they would suggest me doing, because like normally when I import stuff, and I say normally, I've imported stuff like once or twice, I'll like submerge the roots in like water, but I feel like that's gonna be really dangerous. Like, yeah, so I just pulled off some roots. That'll be really dangerous if the roots are like super dry. You don't want to just shove them in water, because that's gonna like properly kill them. So Anyways, it's okay. Like, it's just, yeah, it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna open this next one next. This was one of the ones I asked for. It is a green splash Syngonium, aka a gray ghost. Okay, so this is what we are working with. For 3 weeks in the post, I think the Syngonium is doing all right. So there are some yellow leaves that are gonna come off because they're rotted. That is fine. I can handle a couple leaves dropping at the bottom of the plant. That's perfectly fine with me. But like all of these top leaves look completely fine. Like, look at all of them. They're so pretty. Like, they're doing really well, despite the fact that they've been in the post for so long. Anyways, let's look at the roots. So the tissue, like, I think it was probably moist tissue when they put it on, which is good because they needed some sort of moisture around their roots. It's fairly dry now. It's still like, I can feel that it was wet, but it's on the drier side now. And it just goes on forever. Okay, okie dokie, yes. Okay, they're not that bad. This is what the roots are looking like. Pretty okay. I feel like Syngoniums tend to have quite strong roots. They don't look too dry or like mushy. They still feel very firm. Oh my goodness, it looks like it also put out a new leaf when it was in transit. So that's a new leaf. It's like still unfurling, which is pretty cute. Oh, I can't believe it's like purple. Do you see that? Yeah, I think this one is definitely gonna, I think this will be okay. I'm optimistic. I'm so optimistic about this. I think they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be okay. I've got to keep manifesting it. If I don't say that they're gonna be okay, they might not be okay. But they're gonna be okay. So now we have 2 more. A small one and a big one. Oh, they're so cool. Okay, should we do the small one first and then the big one last? Save the biggest for last? Okay. Also just gotten a cutting of one of these from Lisa in one of my last videos. It was a wishlist plant until I got it the other day. But... okay. Oh my goodness, okay, okay. So this is a Philodendron Florida Ghost. And honestly, it looks pretty good. There does look like there's some sort of moldish stuff in there, but I think that might just be like petioles or like leaves that have passed on in transit. It's like I'm not really worried, but it does look like there's some new growth in there anyways. Like I don't know if you can see that. That in there is a new growth. And there's another one there. So like, we're doing okay. But I freaking love the Florida Ghost. I think it's so gorgeous how their leaves like come out this like crazy white minty color. And like over time, if they're not getting enough light, they'll fade into like a darker green. But if you're giving them enough light, they'll stay this like insane marbly beautifulness. So hopefully, hopefully it is okay. I feel like philodendron roots are also pretty sturdy. They tend to be quite strong. Okay, so I don't think they're that bad. Like they do look a little bit dry. So again, I'll be a bit hesitant putting them straight in water, but they actually look fine. I'll probably have to remove some in a few days after I've had it in water. But this is like a dense little cutting. I don't know, maybe it's like tissue cultured or something, because it looks like there's like 1,000 tiny little plants in there. There's just so many. Like there's so many growth points. It's absolutely crazy. There's like, okay, let me see if I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least 9 growth points on this. So that's insane. So maybe if that doesn't, like if these roots die off, I might still be able to like propagate it from like one of those so many growth points. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about that. The leaves look pretty good. I mean, they're just beautiful. Oh, so nice. Such a beautiful plant. Okay, last one. Oh my goodness, it's freaking huge. It's very flat. I've got no idea what this is. It says Epip Kujang. So I'm assuming Epipremnum. I don't know what an Epipremnum Kujang is though. I've never heard of that. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, it's so long. Oh my god, this is the longest freaking cutting. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's insane. Okay, also, it's an Epipremnum. So like, I feel like I can handle Epipremnums. And they tend to be quite forgiving when it comes to being a bit dry. There is a tiny bit of like wiltedness down the bottom here, but I think it'll probably be okay. Like it definitely will need water, but like look how long it is. But like look at these insane gorgeous split leaves. This is like it's huge. I just like don't know what to do with it. Where do I put it? To like have a look at the roots. Let's unwrap her and see what's up. So I've never ever heard of this type of Epipremnum before, but I love Epipremnum, so that's always good. And I feel like they grow quite well for me. So maybe I just have a really rare type of Epipremnum now. I will not say no to that. If it grows as well as other Epipremnums, then I could make some money off that. One day. Or I could just grow it like massive and have a huge rare plant. Either way. I honestly think this is gonna be absolutely fine. Unless they're like rotted. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It has to be fine. What is this? Root is like just as long as it is. Look at that. So those are the roots. Oh goodness, that's crazy. There is some dryness in there. There's definitely some that will rot if I put them straight in water, so I'll probably remove them before doing so. Epipremnums are sturdy, and also like I've got like 1,000 growth points here. Each one of these nodes could be a separate plant, and I could just make a bunch of different separate plants. If it fails in the roots, like it'll be fine. I will sort it. I'm like optimistic, but a little bit nervous about trying to make sure that they all survive. I think I'm gonna end this video here with just the unboxing of them, and I will give you an update on like how they are in like maybe a month or so. But I'll record everything that's happened along the way and make sure to keep you all updated on it. How's that sound? Does that sound okay? That is it. That is me unboxing these plants from GreenSpaces.ID, my imports from Indonesia. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up down below and comment on other houseplanty things you'd like me to make videos about, and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon with some updates. Bye!